I hope you really... Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana for those that don't know me. Today I'll be going over what fits in my 2.55 Mini Chanel Reissue bag in the Chevron in the So Black. This is in age Calfskin. So I do have a video of me unboxing it and also mod shots as well, so I won't be doing mod shots in this video. So if you're interested in seeing what it looks like on me, and if you're about a similar height as I am, I'm 5'9" for reference, then definitely click the video above and take a look at it there. But I'll definitely be going over what fits inside here and the wear and tear. I have had this bag for about 4 to 5 months now, and I've carried it out maybe about 5 to 8 times since. Obviously with 2020, I haven't been able to carry it out as much as I would like, but I have been able to witness what it's like to have this bag and sort of the general wear and tear. I hope this video will be of use for anyone who is thinking of getting this bag. I don't think they are in the boutiques anymore, but if you're thinking of getting it pre-loved, then you get a general idea of what fits inside, and it'll give you a little bit more information for your purchase as well. So let's quickly go into what fits in the bag. So they do have a pocket on the inside. I don't normally use that pocket. I do forget it often, but if you only carry, let's say, a couple of cards, credit card, a license, then you can easily just slip it in there and then you'll have more space. I do have a card holder in here, so I'll put that in. And then I also have a coin purse. I just do carry my coins if I happen to have cash on me, so that's all in this. Hand sanitizer. Next are my keys. So I don't have an LV key holder, so I can't show you what that would be like in here, unfortunately, but I'll just slip in my set of keys. And for me, what's mandatory to carry with me at all times is pretty much my phone charger, because I'm always paranoid that my phone will run out of battery, which it does because I do use it quite a bit, so I like to slip that in as well. And lastly, I do put in my phone. This is the iPhone 7. And then you have everything that fits perfectly like that in there. So you do have a little bit more room to add a lipstick on the very top. And if you want, you can even put a second one, but there's enough room here to show you. And it closed very comfortably. So with everything in there, you don't have to worry about it not closing properly or it like pushing against the top of the flap. So I do like that. Even though it is considered a mini, it does pack a punch. It does carry a lot of things. And on the back, I like to slip in a pack of blotting sheets, just because if I'm going out using this bag, assuming I have makeup on, I always need my blotting sheets with me. So I absolutely love this back pocket for that. If you use blotting sheets like me, it's a perfect little slip in to just keep either blotting sheets or even like a small compact mirror as well. That would fit back here perfectly, so you don't have to waste any valuable real estate inside the bag. So if you want to fit in a pair of sunglasses, then you can definitely do that as well, but it doesn't fit with everything here, so I would have to remove some things. I would have to remove my hand sanitizer. I would remove my phone just because I do carry the phone in my hand or in my pocket, so I normally don't actually even put my phone into my bag. I think just removing the two actually gives me quite a lot of space, so removing the hand sanitizer and the phone, I can put in a pair of Key Australia sunglasses. Show you in here as well. Yep, so sunglasses are in there. So it fits quite a bit. Love that. And even with that, you don't have to worry about pushing to the very top. But because there's still room under the flap, if you really need to throw something at the top, you probably can. I wouldn't personally, but if this is the only bag you have and for some reason you have some small things you can squeeze in, you could probably get away with that as well. In terms of wear and tear, so what I've been doing with my bag in terms of storage, I've been hanging the bag. So I do realize that the flap does sort of bend in a little bit. It's a little different on each side. I don't know if you can see it just because it's so black. And you can see how it's different. This one is a little bit rounder, but this one goes up on a slightly more triangle shape. I do realize that is a bit of an issue when you're hanging the bag rather than sort of storing it flat. I don't want to compromise the integrity of the bag by having it go flat. I know some people like to just flatten the bottom on purpose to have it standing, but because the bag is originally made to have this sort of V shape at the bottom and it's supposed to just not actually sit up like that, I want to keep that integrity for what it is with this bag rather than forcing it to be flattened. But if it does flatten over time for some reason naturally, then I will start just having it sit up on a shelf. But for now, I will just keep on having it hung or perhaps putting it in the Chanel box. I just am worried about having the leather not breathe. I don't know specifically if it depends on the type of leather, but because I hear that it's not good to leave leather bags in storage for so long, I have just been keeping it out and hanging it. And when I hang it, I actually still have tissue paper wrapping around it. The last time where I did store it in the box and I had the chain pressed up against a part where it wasn't covered with tissue, I realized it left a dent, and I realized that because in the box it would get dented if you're not wrapping it carefully, then I'm afraid of a permanent mark on the bag. Hence why I have been hanging it rather than storing it in a box. If you want to comment down below how you've been storing your reissues, please let me know. I hope that information does sort of help out in some way, shape or form. Overall, the bag has been pretty resilient otherwise, because with the dent I mentioned earlier, I managed to sort of rub my hand over it, my finger over it, and let it breathe, and it went back to its original form. So the dent is no longer there, but I am trying my best to keep it undented as long as possible. Otherwise, it's a great bag. It's not too heavy in my opinion. With this chain, I don't find any discomfort with it as well. I know some people really like the chain on the original Mini with the leather on it. What I really love about the reissue is you're able to double it up. With this, you can just put it under your arm and it has a whole look for it. I hope this video is of use to you, and thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more of me, please do like, subscribe, and comment down below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye!